Mina Isatu Smile Sesay, and this is the program Talk to the Camera. Today the camera Kawakana, eastern part of Freetown. As you all know, say the president won't take 3 years in office. Forget the views of people at the eastern part. What did they think about the president in 3 years in office? And also, what did they draw the presidency attention on as he left 2 years for late complete in one term? Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name?
Mina Abubakar Konta.
Okay. You are aware of the president in 3 years in office. I want to make you tell me what do you think about the president in 3 years in office?
Fine. The president in 3 years in office, I can say a little bit satisfied because more day for do. I'm not going to say I'm satisfied throughout. If I rate him fairly well, he don't do well, small bit, but more the way for do. I noticed most of the work the way they do now, not all man get the sight for Siam. Say actually they don't do something. To start with, Sierra Leone like how they show today. Not to now for the think of say free education for people. And this guy, when they come, they notice say for a country for develop, you get for capacitate the human resource in any nation, because that will make them get a sense of direction, positive one, not to the negative one. Today, now they don't start them, and if they grow gradually, we will see some signs of success in the near future. Because when you capacitate a human resource in any nation, you hope for let them do the correct thing, the one who can take over the next generation. And in the area of health, then can they meet them, and then they try for do something where, you know, for complement within the past governments don't do. Okay? Then in the area of say putting food on the table, then now one thing we go make the salon man no feel to say then the work, because one today we not get nothing like a price control. Well, we want to talk about lawlessness or price control issue. Go and there with natural written and color we'll get now. Okay, what will they produce like a pepper, yabas, rest? We say they produce all in a mango. People and just skyrocket the price then. And nobody know they when they talk for the poor man, we go talk say, but then see what they do. So now that make I believe say when this buyer they talk say a want for love will learn for produce for yourself agricultural wise. I see the moves same way then they make. Me waiting up now. My background na social work and agricultural read. And besides that, we get an institution where na agriculture business will they do there. But from how long when they don't come, we feel to see now some of the area down the way they capacitate young adults therefore become skillful in their life, especially in terms of agriculture. We don't see them focus there. I don't know what me boss them now the administrative side they do, but I know say any so German way she don't papa I trust you there. You know what in a scouting and you know what is scouting need to work, because scouting as at the top. Now one of the organizations then at the one whole world where they help for educate youthful people learn for let them become self-reliant. But we don't see them going to that side. I feel a little bit shame about it. Then the other bad side of it where I feel shame about the government. When you want to make you government or your regime become unpopular in any country, see I make like you neglect where people want to move from point A to point B, they're not able to go. One typical example. Me, God help me, I use bike, I get 2 bikes, but I don't feel fine about the lawlessness and this transportation issue. Inside Freetown, when you travel, who side for pay 2,000? You go end up for pay 15, 20,000.
So like the 2 years we don't left for her now. For lay I see don't left 2 years for lay complete in one term.
Yeah.
So what are some of the issues that way you go and drawing your attention to? Like some of the areas them where you need improvement in?
Fine. The improvement we made a tip for say, therefore make quick transportation issue. Food na the table. Because when you say let this person work, it can work the work. Una self-government try for bringing something we go cushion the suffering of the people there. Because right now, for buy one bag rice, it's not easy. I want to let them make sure say they touch that area, they let them look there, bring in something we go make. Then when they skyrocket the prices then at the market, they feel fall down. Then this transportation issue, let them flood the city or the country with transportation facilities them. Buses, them mini buses there. They don't know where to pass and don't build bus station there, this and that. People are suffering. Then they suffer for the thing there. That's why then I want let them pay attention there. Then this medical issue. I mean, although they work towards it, I want to let them press on the back, let them make them very fast for let people there. Because these 2 years here, now they assess them. Like some of we, God give you the understanding for say then they work. Changes, development are gradual. But some of we, they will not get the understanding there. Then they press, say, you know, they do nothing. But I believe, say, then they work.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name?
Mina Abibatu.
Okay, and as here we are say the president on 3 years in office, I go want to make you tell me what you think about the president in 3 years in office.
Well, the president in 3 years in office is not bad, but we the woman they go through some constraints them, especially the business woman them. Transport system is not easy for we. Then the picking them. Then they strain in their education, although they say not free education, but they spend past the one way they be pay, you know. Then let me say water system, the area not to all sides would they. Would they say when they say again now with the woman then they suffer much than the men then because not to all the woman they strong, especially like I mean a widow. Are they strain anyway? I know too strong. With the strain the food, let me say all things don't go up, everything don't go up. Even if you want to go buy something for Canton or for do business, something at 1,000 you go get as profit, and that 1,000 they back you get for use and pay double transport for can. Now let me say like a Bombay how they take transport so and you they pay 5,000 for can graft. Imagine, you know, it's not easy for we the strain. The president in 3 years it do much, but you know. Okay for we the strain anyway, you know.
Like, whose areas them actually you go on for drawing attention on, or as he left 2 years for late completing one term?
Well, more are they drawing attention to transportation. Transportation, then food stuff they go up. It's not easy for we. Nayanda are the big. Then we picking the education, it's not too accurate. And now that's I want the president pay attention to more. Because with the woman, they suffer a lot.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you too.
Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name?
My name Aja Fatmat.
Okay, as the president's done 3 years in office, what do you think about in 3 years in office? What do you think say like he don't do or he not do inside in 3 years in office?
Well, as for women economy day, I'm not able to talk about Freetown, but inside economy for now, we tell God thank you. Because the medical side, we tell God thank you. But only thing light and water, then I will stress day. We strain for light and water inside Kono right now, inside the city of Kono, Freetown. Now they may come out.
So how long una don't take when una dey strain for light and water na Kono?
I'm not going to know the other, but from since me get experience over Kono, we strain for light. Because now then they give the light, but then give around them 12 o'clock, then quarter. Part the other do clear 4. So if you the cell test, it depend on freezer for let cold outside, you're not going to get enough cold. So that then have a problem where the money. I mean, the medical side made remember we more. No, we tell God thank you. We get medicine. Me like me at Tinapa, so I be not get stroke. I go to paralyze, but from there I get medicine. I don't Tinapa to talk to today. So one more help Make them concentrate to we. Like Fatima Bioso, now they don't turn president to my born. I go say na my company who grown at the same turn I pay him. I mean I born of pay him. Camara chief done. So now we all grow up together. Never mind me get the age past me. But Sabian. So may they all concentrate to win our corner. Able get them facility. They picking and get good education. They get water. They get enough light. They able manage your life. The more we the woman there. Because all man or not the woman there, no, it's not easy for we. They get mad so but you not care. Pass the woman if you not have our job, if you cannot go able to educate, if you cannot go able to go before. So make them turn to with the woman there. More for help we back. Do in business, like them microcredit them, or may they help we in different way no more for level self. So that me know and me idea and one know. But I tell them thank you, I tell the government thank you, I tell Mother Bio thank you. It do well anyway.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name?
My name is Moses Mada.
Okay. You are aware of say the president don't take 3 years in office. I go on for make you tell me what do you think as youth the president in 3 years in office? What do you think?
Anyway, although it's not easy for being a leader, not easy. But yes, still, the president don't take 3 years in office. I not go judge him. But anyway, it depends try because in flagship program we carry and in the invest in human capital. That's now one of the main key for let a country become what it for become. Secondly, they don't try in terms of education. We they see the free quality education where they go on at the country. Some parts of the country they on without school feeding program. Like I say, Moyamba, Bo, and some other districts. Then fighting corruption, wherein nowadays this president not come focus much. So I don't think they are a try for put in place. But as time goes on, I hope say we will soon put things in place.
So now when you don't talk about what you think say the president focus on for do, what you want for drawing attention on concerning as it don't left 2 years for like completing one term. So what you want for drawing attention on?
Well, as the president they can done in 5 years now, because now another election time they come. So I hope say if ever we say the way if you get for listening or if you get for watch me, I just want to tell the past say on our president Bio. Let's focus now because this is not the end time now with APAM. As in 5 years they can do so now. Let's put things in place. One thing first was price control not in this country. So I want to let the president watch into that. The light system is poor. I want to let watch into that. So we're putting them for amen in this country. As a president, you just get for put all things in place. And really it's not easy. It's not easy because we say it put this country. We say it meets the current the past governments now or this current government. Although difference day, it's not easy. So now this may try for tell President Leo now. If he get for do anything, let's focus now. Although people they suffer, let's say 50% will they suffer. But it's not easy. We know they can do changes, you know they do it in 3 years times. But development not to invent. Anyway, now process. As they say, it just get for do and back. So that if you want to go for the second term, let's try. Let's do the best.
Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name?
My name is Lansana Biabubi Sise.
Okay, so how they call the side where they so?
Grafting Main Motor Road.
Okay. As you are, we have said the president don't take 3 years in office. I go on for know what do you think about the president in 3 years in office?
Actually, the president in 3 years in office, I can say not much is done. I know she say better don't do it because when we talk about for they in power, I believe she changes. Not much would they expect. You see, if the past government then don't go, and let me say government a continuity. Where this one come, if I continue, we shall you company don't stop. Not to for say for criticize or for condemn, continuity. But to me, actually, I don't see much continuity. You see, because the road then where the issue thing that we've been done there on cause. You see, the program or the project that been done there on cause. Now continuity, and the continuity is not effective to that way there, as far as me they see. Then, if I can talk about the economy, now you think about the dollar. You see, every day the dollar they go up, and the more the dollar they go up, now the more things than the dear. Everything don't dear in the market. You see, then apart from that one, you find out see not only the dollar but even water key way for see where goods then they come from out, where then they come container for let you go now water key for go actually clear you container. Easy. The tax is so high, and then don't make now things then don't go up. Right now you find out see building material self now. If you ask for 5.8 iron rod, you know they in the market. Plenty shop there now they no get her. 5.8 iron rod. About 1 month ago, 5.8 iron rod now about 130,000 leons. You see, right now you go ask now shop now 190,000 1 month ago. 5.8 iron rod don't go up. The ton don't go up by tonnage. If they buy a single now 190,000. Can you imagine 1 month ago where it been 130,000? Now it don't go 190,000. You see, then talking of even the half inch, all don't dare, nail don't dare, building materials, it don't dare too much. Rest, it don't just go up back. Because traders or people then they expect say, now first one they come. And not only that, because of the way then they go clear them goods. So at least I believe say that area they them for try for target day. Me left to me, what I key them for left and free. Let them left and free. What you make them say free poor? Free poor in Liberia. You see, in those days where Kwendu been they operate, believe me, people and they come out Kwendu, then they go buy na Liberia Abidjan, then BB Santron, then Santran struck them, then they go buy na Liberia, then they go buy na Abidjan. Waiting to because of the free poor. And at that make Kwendu been sweet. Kwendu been fine. All the shop then are Kwendu. You find out say it been load. People then they come on international market been because of the tax. Where they know see the taxes na Liberia and Abidjan it look reasonable. But why we for come on now go Guinea go buy? Why? Because of what I keep to there. You see, so all things don't go up. Transportation, from Waterloo for let you reach and Freetown. Believe me, that halfway it go more now. You go spend more than 12,000 or 15,000. One grain lay no more. The way they turn back the same thing. How much people then they get by month?
So as you don't left 2 years for make you go complete in one time, I go want for know what exactly you want for change during these 2 years, and also what you expect from during these 2 years.
Well, what you may expect at least now for actually make it add more to in promises where you been say for say it go do for the country. You see, one, electricity. You see, electricity let people enjoy. If Bumuna actually, if Bumuna been done they on for been done they go on, then if there is any lapses or any problem in a Bumbuna, the tunnel there, let them upgrade them. If now 1 tunnel or 2 tunnel been operate, let them upgrade them, let all side get. We no need for expect from Abidjan this light way they come. Not to that now we concern. We get so many resources in this country. You get a big concord. All them waterfall and they any sign at this country, believe me, like all them Roque River, Roque River, if they like where they go down so. Then Kiyebul give a branch. Then get a branch, then build a plant by the side. Where then build that plant there by the side, Then they make that something like I don't call it like electricity something. Where be to say it go they rotate and give light all down the back can happen. The advanced country there's one and they do. You see, so electricity then for try for tackle that side because what you do light na life. Apart from that, the road network, then for try for see to the road network. You see, all over the provinces. Believe me. Now Freetown no more they talk about better road. Make I say, now Freetown no more. But from since we me born na this country where they see, you walk out with them road that not only the highway they no more now with the block foot for the road. Only the highway. But believe me, you start from let me say from Blama Junction to Bongoma Junction to Semeun Nagwena, Semeun 17. All right, from there to Bojibu to Gawama ferry. From there you go to Genema. All the road from Sina, so the road the same. You see, take from Genema now, I go by my contract. From there I go Masingbi. You can't bust and by the same highway back way the block foot for Gokono. Only na that no, but all that branch there now the same thing. Then you begin back as you don't left Genema, you reach now Mano Junction. From Mano Junction, go Pangma Junction. Believe me, all are the same bad road. From there to even Panguma Town for round and back to Wagododo, Hydro, on a bad road, nothing has been done. Okay, you see, I just decide example of the road there. From there, but even from there, that Panguma Junction, take go na Malegon, you pass through Tongo to Malegon, to come on my side and the all. No better road, no day. You know, they're thinking about the north. When I do this, if you enter, then at the same thing. Only the highway from Makeni for go no more. As you enter inside Kabbalah, beginning from Kabbalah now for go, believe me. All then branch roads there. Better no day. And from there they get the producer, and from there they get the chop, the all then say I don't mention so. You see, I know we mention all because I interview. So the road network is very poor. Now then side and they for try for tackle back. You see, they try food. You see, with the people they're hungry. You see, people that are angry, they're not able to buy. Now, first one don't cancel, they cancel now. Everything looks expensive, and the more it get for become very, very expensive. But let government, what are the government stores doing? What is happening in the government stores at Kisi Dockyard? In those days, the floor plan, pim. You see, the time where I didn't call the MPRC then take over, we take AFRC then take over. Now, then store them, let them go broke, poor rest. 9 minutes sustain people their life. That's why they store them full of pimping. What is going on now? By right, bro, now for shipwrecks. But skipper when are the only person in one grade as an individual, skipper can in this country no more. Before then say, a twinkle of an eye. You see container them to line. You command them, then they pick rest in the street, then they gather. As a one grade individual skipper, what of government now? You know, go for shipwrecks, full of them government stores, and they ping. Where you don't full up, then you see say now, the price now the market, you government, the way they sell, they sell them, you they sell them too low, then they want it in the market, then they look ping, but wait, first you don't go buy like one butter cup. One butter cup now, if not push I don't go up to 2,500 or 2,000. Then if now OAU now let me say, then say 3 cup, 5,000 for 3 cup. Now I don't go 3 cup, 5,500 OAU. So what you for do? Buy boku rest, come pack and a store. You go see prices are determined by how the supply get for the market. You see, you find say inside the market now where trader you don't see the government is selling low, then you go change the price. Nobody know to run after you for change that. You will change the instant. But government no have no side order for security. Ship prele can pack out. Boku. You see, now for 10 years government. And they look at filling station. Then a government filling station. Oil refinery day. All inside and they try make them. So that the oil for the camp. Petrol they go down. You see, petrol they go down. Look, smuggling, if there is a smuggling, then because of the payment way, then they pay some of the security, the way they then checkpoints them. Although our borders are very porous, but still, believe me, manpower, believe me, then go able for do something. You see, if you manpower, all them porous side, and they go able for combat them. Now along the borders. for say for smuggling, level petrol, this. No. That's not to excuse. Not to excuse. You just put your own price down. We enjoy them. That is all. You see.
Thank you very much. Una self don't listen to what people don't say concerning the president in 3 years in office. As majority of them say, they're glad for the president in work where they do, but also then drawing attention to transportation, medical and other facilities them again when they think say Sierra Leoneans need for enjoy, and also draw the president's attention on the price business in the country. Mina Isatu Smile Sesay. Until we meet again to another edition of the program Talk to the Camera, I say tata.